As we say at Jefferson Electric, innovate or die. So we're going to look at some innovations from the IEC 2022 convention, find labor savings, higher quality, better product. Check it out here in short, and then in future videos to see them implemented on our job sites.
Hey, here I am at Nipix. Look at that. What do you call these again?
Those are forged wire strippers.
Forged wire strippers. Do you see how these wire strippers just cut through the steel jacket? Oh my goodness, it's pretty good. They've got tremendous grip. You can feel it there. Internal spring, love that. It's not going to pop loose, come out. And take a look at this. You're going to cut the bolts, and maintain the threads without having to thread it in there. Shoot, yep, that's a clean thread. Look at that. Love it. Love that, love that. Look at this flush cut right here for your zip ties. It is so tight. If you feel that, it is incredibly tight right there. Flush cut a zip tie and never slice your hand open again. Beautiful. PVC cutter. We're all used to bearing down on these, aren't we? Nope, not this time. It's Nipix for you. Everything's just razor sharp. Germans are proud of their work. Guys, I have to say the leverage on this right here, the grab, I could probably lift myself off the ground.
Tony stands on it.
He stands on it, yeah. I believe it. That's nuts. It's not going anywhere. This is actually one of my personal favorites. I'm putting this on my birthday wish list right here. So it's adjustable plier. Slides. SAE, metric. But then watch how the jaw opens. And so you don't have to get it just right. You just have to get in range. And then it functions. Look at that. Fast action.
Ratcheting action plier.
Ratcheting action plier. I love it. Sweetie, if you're listening, that's the one I want. There's one more thing I have to show you here. Look at this. We're all used to this kind of retractable blade knife. However, here's the difference, and I've not seen this before. Look, there's a spine that comes out, so you can cut deep into material without losing your blade. It's not going to snap off because that spine is going to provide the support. Beautiful. Well done, Nipix. Always different. And I forgot to mention that all of Nipix tools are available in 1000-volt insulated as well.
American Conduit. Yes, I did. Man, this is pretty cool. Take a look at that, guys. Look at that. Reduces friction. It's aluminum. It won't rust or corrode. It's 10 to 20% cheaper. It's lighter weight. The only thing is you got to keep that foot pressure on the bender, keep it from flattening out. That is an interesting product. And it doesn't just come in that size. Take a look at this. It comes in a bunch of sizes and colors. Pole Ease Aluminum EMT. Wow. It's very light. I wish you could feel it. I feel like you just pull the straw out of the dispenser at Qdoba. Phenomenal. So bonding bridges. Look at that. That goes in the bottom of your meter cabinet. You've got up to 6 Datacom bond terminals. Your grounding electroconductor goes right through the center. It bonds right there underneath that screw. And you've got threaded port on the bottom. So 1/2-inch knockout, 1/2-inch conduit, and now you have point of termination in a very workmanlike fashion for your Datacom utilities. This is a 320-degree stud guard. Look at that. You drill your hole, slip it over your cable, pound it in, and now you're protected on all sides, not just one. Beautiful. We've all seen that. That fits over a 4 square or 4 11/16. It eases the pole so that wire entry is easier. If you can use one of those, pick it up for 20 or 30 bucks and reduce labor. That's the way to go. This, I'm not going to unbox it right now. I'm going to show you in person. That is a smart cable puller. Look at that. So you hook your M18, M12 drill on that end, spin the shank, hold on with one hand, and now you're pulling. It's got substantially reduced pulling force than the larger MX SD1, whatever the heck this baby is. It's only like 50, 80 bucks. I also want one of those, no question. This is for like a Platinum LEED certified home, draft seal. You put it on before drywall and keep that box real tight. And then push-on connectors. Some of you guys are going to hate this, but push-on connectors that are rain tight are coming out for the electrical industry, and that's just plumbing. And they come in every configuration for PVC, EMT, rigid, IMC, All rain tight, all UL listed. Simple coil pack, man. So Southwire's got this solution. It's not necessarily brand new to the market, but it's brand new to me. I have to admit that. The coil pack is phenomenal. You can get it in 1 to 4 conductors. If you get a single conductor, you get up to 2,000 feet of total cable length, wire length, and 4 conductors and 10 gauge, you're down to 325 feet of total wire length. But you're going to reduce labor on the cable pull. Look at that. There's no stands, axles, setup. You don't have one apprentice managing the pull out. And then if you get it with the wire carts, now you've got a directional arm with an adjustable, man. Some of this will get trimmed down. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you've got 8 conductors, or you got 4 per pack, so you're up to 32. You got the phase conductor with a striped phase neutral, black and black, and so you're identifying. So Southwire, if they don't have it in stock for you, they can customize colors for your project. It's going to extend lead time, but they're a big company and it's phenomenal. Stranded, solid. Am I correct in saying too that 15,000 pounds of wire, 5,000 pounds of wire, you get the cart?
So basically, if you buy 5,000 pounds of coil packs or barrels, you can get a free CK01 cart. Just for any 3.0 man door. The wheels swivel and lock, or if by buying into the promo offering that we have, you can also pick up one of our XT1 pullers, and that's a 1,000-pound puller. Pulls up to 600 pounds of continuous tension, so you're not having to use a screwdriver or a wrench to do your home run pull. So pick up some coil packs today, coil packs or barrels, and we'll throw in some free products.
Southwire's working hard to save labor. If there's not enough skilled manpower in the trades, then you've got to find those advantages somewhere else, and the manufacturers are doing it for us, guys. This is the Southwire cable and conduit. That's an HDPE. First, I want to put in a plug for HDPE. That stuff, it comes in at about 55 cents on the dollar with respect to PVC. This is a Schedule 40 type of solution. Southwire has an integrated cable. You can buy what's in stock, or you can get a custom configuration if you're doing pole lights or any underground work. What I like about HDPE is you're going to reduce labor. You're going to reduce joints. You're going to reduce failure points by utilizing continuous lengths of HDPE conduit. So that's really, really cool stuff there. HDPE coupling looks like that. Pretty bulky. You're not going to stock them on the truck, but they're not so exorbitant. You can't stock them in the shop. One more thing from Southwire. Look at the drum. The cart is really easy to maneuver. And then the wire drum. It's got the same sort of apparatus for easy wire feeding. You can get it in any configuration you so choose. Tremendous wire lengths in order to reduce waste. You can use it with or without this tripod over the top. I will say that the one potential drawback that I've heard from the field is that if an apprentice screws up one pole and you lose the end of one wire in the barrel, you can be screwed. You can really get things messed around. So that's a lot of wire you don't want to risk losing. And you don't also spend 2 to 3 man hours trying to find the end and get it back in there. So you've got to respect the value you've got going on here. But that is phenomenal. Disposable barrels show up on pallets, and you're pulling wire like a pro. Take a look at that. It's the Pocket Max. I love this little thing. It's magnetic. Comes with 4 bits, ECX, Phillips 1, Phillips 2, and a 3/16 flat. 1,000-volt insulated. I have to say, Wiha is master on handles and comfort. This is a truly professional tool. Hey, this is a new interesting product that I'm kind of hot on. You turn that one-handed approach. It's a lit screwdriver. Comes with a total of 9 standard bits, ECX, Phillips, flat, forward, reverse, maximum, minimum. That's 2 torque settings, but same speed. And it's got a rechargeable lithium battery. Comes with 2 batteries and a charging canister. That's pretty cool. How about this self-adjusting? That's a 2-handed action, right? That's what we're used to, but really durable mechanism there. Love that. Here's a single handle action. You can release. Look at that, self-adjusting. Single handle. Sink one hand, lock it into place right there. Wiha's doing it. And I have to say, I love the color coding. I hate it when every one is the same size and you can't see it at a glance. If you're looking for that 1/8 inch for your span panel, boom. It's my dark green, right? It's just that much faster. Wiha doing everything they can to increase productivity and professionalism. Hey, so I'm at the Ideal booth. Look at the big Kahuna cable cutter. It is big, but it's just an addendum to the drill you're stocking, any 18-volt drill. So you put it in forward. It's going to tighten that down. Look at the cut here. Look at the time frame. Look at that. Look at that. And I don't even know what kind of cable this is. It almost looks like a marine cable. This thing is beast. And you put it in reverse, and it opens it back up. Now that's a pretty good rate on a cut for a $900, $950 tool right there. It's going to be smaller, lighter weight, fast action, and you're not going to have to spend the big bucks. Yet, it feels incredibly durable. That gearbox feels like bulletproof. Here's one more for tight spaces. See if you can't fit the big Kahuna in there. You'll be able to fit it tight down in a panel board or something for a crowded when you're finishing off those last few cables. Got to go to two hands. Finishing off those last cables in a crowded panel board. You got a tight space. Oh, it's a little bit heavy, but put it on the hip. There it goes. So I've made an intentional decision amongst all the Wagos and all the other products on the market to stock and utilize the Ideal Insure lever connector. I'm going to tell you a couple things that differentiate it. It comes available in stock in 2, 3, and 5 ports. But check this out. The lever connector has a test port, like you'd expect, has clearly labeled identifiers in case you're in the field and forget what the specifications are. But the lever connector also comes available as a push-in for expediency. So check this out. Strip it, push it, and it's in there, and it's tight, and if you want to release it, so it operates as a lever and a push-in connector. They've combined two in one. In addition to that, the lever is opposite of what you'll typically find in a Wago connector, and so when you're folding that, stuffing it in a box, the lever is protected from accidental contact because the opening is away from the force and pressure. Love that. That's my stock. And it comes in at just over 50% of the price point.
Here's a new ABB residential plug-on neutral load center. I didn't realize it, but ABB purchased GE about 3.5 years ago. They're doing best of both, integrating the products. So this plug-on neutral, I love the number of neutral terminations that there are. I like that accessory neutral lug. Yeah, good for you guys. For tamper-resistant plugs. Open both doors at the same time. Good for Greenlee. Hey, I'm at S&P Products. Look at that conduit box support plate. That thing is super adaptable. So is this the same thing, or is this just a slightly different application? 4-way. So look at that. Up to 4 pieces of pipe, up to 1.25 inches. Right, and this finger system allows for... Sweet. Look at that. So it brings you within code with a single piece of Unistrat. And is that a proprietary fitting that you've got? Fantastic. Single piece of threaded rod, single conduit or more. And there's that. S&P Products. Good work, guys. Take a look at this, guys. This is an example of a housekeeping pad. You've got your concrete. You've got your PVC stub-ups. They've got the bit bore out and clean up. Drops right in there. So step 1, that's how you stubbed it in. Step 2, cup flush. Step 3, clean it out. And then they've got all kinds of transition fittings. If you want metal flex, seal tight, rigid, EMT, and adapt to anything. Do these come in 1/2 inch through what size? 6 inch. 1/2 inch through 6 inch. Look at that. No silica dust, no cutting and chipping concrete, no roto hammers. That's S&P Products line of transition fittings. So what do we call this thing, Zach?
This is our leveling tripod chain vise.
Awesome. Can you show me how it works?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now it's up. When we want to close it on down, pull your lever, slide it forward, and it locks into place so you're locked and ready to rock.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And setup. Is it easy?
As easy as it is to collapse. So now please watch your leg there. And you tighten it down.
That's great. That's sick. What kind of battery is on there?
That's our new MX2 battery.
It's humongous.
Yeah, absolutely. So you flip that switch there, you push forward.
Dang, but it's light.
Yep.
Is that like a 4-pound battery?
It's one. It's close to 6.
6. Look at that.
That's a battery.
Whoa. One key technology,
Built into it.
so you don't lose your $400 battery.
Yep, absolutely. You can turn it off with this one.
This is a concrete saw.
But it's, yeah,
Wow. Been to Spark, the wheels are turning. Check out future videos to see the implementation of these tools and products on our job sites.